I feel a deep sense of gratitude. I'm grateful to have experienced this part of life because of Klaus. I'm at peace with what is, and I enjoy the tranquility and positive energy of nature out here in the Mara Plains. This whole trip is to find a bit of closure, to let go a bit more. Letting go not in a sense of forgetting, but rather in cherishing the memories and time we shared together, and to move on with what's in your heart. The illness and death of Klaus taught me how possible it is to reinvent yourself over and over again. There are always new situations and room to discover. For example, the strengths within myself that I wasn't aware existed. Be open for something new, always. If one avenue ends, a new one will open. Be curious, be adventurous. Take chances and believe in yourself that you can master the challenges. Always love yourself. Biggest lesson I take forward for myself is acceptance and to cherish the now. Accept what is and work with it. Maybe find new perspectives to look at things. Being on safari is like an analogy of life. You never know what to expect. You can't plan it. You may drive for hours and see nothing. And when you do spot an animal, it may be hiding or sleeping. You have to learn to accept this is what is and how to work with what you got. You must decide if you stay with a situation or want to look for another, possibly losing out on what is to come on the first opportunity. It's always a challenge, but also full of opportunities. If you don't meet the challenge, you won't gain anything. If you give it a chance, you always gain something. Sometimes it's a great sighting or an amazing photo. Other times it's a memory of sharing a laugh with your family and friends, or an amazing meal in the middle of nowhere. It has a lot to do with your perspective on situations and how you decide to work with it. The most important thing is to get to know yourself and what you feel works for you. Live in a way that you leave something behind, not in the materialistic sense, but rather what influence you leave on someone else's life. Be with people that do you good and who change you for the better. I had very mixed feelings in the beginning. I felt strange arriving without Klaus. Every time I walked up the stairs of the Angama camp, I thought of Klaus. I somehow felt that his spirit was there with us. I'm certain he would be super proud. By the end, the good memories shadowed the feeling of Klaus not being there physically. I enjoyed being in the Kenyan bush so very much, not necessarily the animal sightings, but the full immersion in this wild environment. I love this place and all that is connected with it, thanks to Klaus. I definitely will come back one day again, but I don't think it will be soon. I believe for now it's time to find a new path of life, my path, wherever it will lead me. Klaus' works will always be available. I will keep his story alive for others to explore. The connection to people continues beyond Klaus' life. He is and will always be part of the journey. For me, it's time to consider the safari of my own life.